Hello, everybody, and welcome back to FCOG Gaming. I am your host, Alex, and today we are checking out Aurora RL, which is a early access indie game that's been up on Steam for about a month or so. It's $5, and being developed by Sundogs Company and published by Siberian Digital. Basically, it's kind of a role-playing roguelike type thing, from what I can understand. And basically, you take over a spaceship, explore space, and do that whole thing. So yeah, I'm going to be checking it out today. If there's a lot of interest in it, or I just really enjoy the game, I might do a full playthrough of it, but we will see how it goes. So anyway, I'm going to hit a new game. In the year 2200, the year the resources were almost entirely exhausted. Its ecology was ruined. The planet was facing the giant economy crisis. I should point out that this is a Russian developer putting this out, so the English is not great, I've noticed. So just bear that in mind. It is early access. They might do a better translation at some point. The humanity had to explore their star system in a desperate attempt to find new resources. And once again, space became the new frontier. The best representatives of the human race tried to get there. The space exploring programs finally achieved the necessary funding from the government and the support of the entire population of Earth. I didn't realize how bad the English actually was. The current journey was supposed to end about 3 months ago. However, Aurora never made it back to its home planet. Leader of the European Alliance. They won't come back. It's clear even a month ago. But it's too obvious. But now it's too obvious to ignore the fact that our most ambitious project has failed. I don't know what accent that was. I think it's French, German. Leader of the Asian. I'm not touching that. I'm not doing an Asian accent. That's opening myself up for a lot of criticism. Leader of the American Alliance. There's no way that we can fill the spaceship in the situation at hand. There is no money in our treasure, and the resources are exhausted. There are a bit of people, plain citizens, and even politicians, who think that we are uselessly wasting our money on this spaceship project, while they can help those regions that need in energy or food, that have need in energy or food supplies. The English actually wasn't that bad in that one. I just was expecting it to be bad and rent it that way. My bad. Well, I'm gonna be American. Maybe. I actually haven't looked at the perks. American military are the best fighters. Soldiers get +1 HP. Military training, all crew members do 10% damage. Unrivaled engineers. That seems good. The forefronts of Earth science. I think actually I'm going to go with the European Union for engineering. That seems interesting. Don't worry, Europe can handle the cost. After all, the worst problems can only be solved through neutrality. Right. Martin Kilmove. Kilmove? Really? Your direct superior nods, greeting you in his office. So you're finally here. Look at the uniform they gave you. They look just like a Christmas tree. It's the dress uniform, and it's a bit too tight. Martin laughs, and some were allowed to wear their civilian clothes. Well then, he jerks his head and becomes serious. All the papers are signed, everything is ready. What's it going to be? Are you going on a real mission right now, or do you want to complete a set of test assignments first? Don't look at me like that. There's nothing wrong with getting used to your ship first, and it won't hurt to check all the systems once more. I cannot read today. Wow. I think you're right. Getting to know the ship and her crew better wouldn't hurt. Plus, I don't know how to control this game at all. Great, go on, the shuttle is waiting for you. You'll receive instructions about the test assignment when you get to the ship. Should I have been doing him in a European accent? Okay, so I believe that this game is procedurally generated, which is kind of cool. Did it just crash on me? It just crashed on me. Early access. Okay, so I had to skip a little bit of the game off camera. For whatever reason, the game would only load past that point when I wasn't recording. Hopefully that's not an issue in the future. I think that's more a problem with my recording software than the game, but it might be something that's worth looking into for like bug fixing. I don't know. What would happen to Earth if I'm unsuccessful? Nothing good. Project Aurora will probably be closed down. No one will risk building a third ship, and I shudder to imagine what will happen to humanity if it has no access to new technology and living space. So please try to come back. I'll try. So let's go to the test mission. Here's your mission. The Iowa. Woo! Iowa! That's where I'm from, by the way. A box ship that was written off is waiting for you on the orbit of Mars. Your first task is checking the ship's combat systems. Destroy that ship. Just know that you make it more fun for you that kind of armed it. So basically, you can scan planets to get a map, or you can scan ships to get information about the ships. To attack your target, use the weapons mounted on your ship using the buttons on your lower left part of the screen, or by pressing 1 through 4 on the keyboard. When you activate a weapon, its effective radius is displayed. You can cycle through available targets using the buttons at the bottom of the screen or the arrow keys. Okay, so we're going to go here. Scan. This is an old decommissioned cargo ship, Iowa, our target practice. You can see the holes in its hull where all working equipment was taken out. Okay. Let's fire. Every weapon has its reloading time. To wait until it's reloaded, you can either skip a few turns using the button in the lower right of the screen or just fly around. So, fire. There we go. To find something on the planet, you need to scan a surface, fly up to a planet, and click the scan button, which should appear. Plot important objects, alien artifacts, and other anomalies will be marked red on the map. Okay. Scan. Damn it. Early access. Alright, so I've gotten us to the planet surface of Mars. Basically, you can configure your landing party with different engineers, military, and scientists, and all that stuff. Basically, you just walk around, and there's an oxygen meter at the top there. And you have to watch that and make sure that that you don't run out of oxygen, and if you do, you have to go back to the ship. So let's go ahead and fire on that guy. Test drone killed. Okay, and I think we need to pick this up. There we go. Gordon appears on your screen. He looks a bit surprised. Captain, my colleagues have finally broke the test driver's code. It wasn't hard and simple 256-bit key. A walk in the park for a service. So you got the code phrase? Yes, honestly, I was expecting some random combination of numbers or letters. And what was it? Out with it. How about a beer after work? What, Gordon, what are you talking about? We don't have any alcohol on board. Captain, you don't understand. That's the key phrase from the drone's memory block. How about a beer after work? Oh, that's what it is. Martin is a comedian. Well, I think that's the end of the tutorial. And I think I'm going to end this mission here. Kind of a cute little game. It has a lot of potential. There's just quite a few bugs that need worked out, such as, well, the fact that it crashes anytime that I'm playing it and recording at the same time. I don't know what that's all about. The translation could use a little bit of work, but yeah, all in all, kind of like the game. Might have to turn it into an actual Let's Play if they get it to the point where I can actually record it. But yeah. So until next time, if you enjoyed watching, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And as always, remember to take care of yourselves out there. And thank you guys so much for watching.